You paid your dues. You deserve all the success in the world. You just don't deserve to be champion. I mean, my next door neighbor, Dave, has a very inspirational story. Doesn't mean he should be world heavyweight champion. This is a case of the title making the man. The Raw title is in its infant stages. It needs the man to make the title. It needs Drew McIntyre. And you knew you couldn't beat me one-on-one, so you had to use that briefcase and cash in.
Stop, man. You are delusional, dog. No. You're out here blaming everybody else for your failures. Let me ask you a question. Did you not choose this life? I mean, you chose to be a WWE superstar, right?
I've been a WWE superstar since I was 21. Say what if you think he's a BS champion?
I'm still a champion. No, but check it out. You know what you should choose to do, though, Drew? Choose to find a mirror, look at the reflection, and then blame that. You explained to the world that if I was smart, I'd wait for you to beat Seth and then cash in on you. What happened? That's on you. Now, let's talk about WrestleMania, Drew. You finally achieved your goal. All you had to do was leave. All you had to do was grab your wife's hand and go enjoy your moment. And then what happened? Te hiciste un pedazo de... You saw Punk. And you made Punk more important than yourself, this championship, and you made Punk more important than your wife. Wait, Drew, let's not forget about the part that you proceeded to get your ass whooped by a one-armed man. Oh. So yeah, I cashed in. Now you know what? Your elbow's gonna heal. You're gonna get cleared. So what, you want a shot at the world title? Fine, you got it. But check this out, Drew. You can call me a paper champion all you want, but when I'm done with you, you're gonna eat those words. Now you all can rise to that.
Born to be the greatest of all time. This is where I draw the line. Can't stop my shine. They know it's my time. Let the world know I've arrived. I'm on the rise, unstoppable.